Good evening, everybody. We're at Rock Creek Community Academy tonight. BJ Perro along with Greg Burton. I'm Greg Burton, by the way. And we're here to bring you Rock Creek Community Academy boys basketball action. The boys are in action tonight against Southwestern. Southwestern is located in Hanover, Indiana. And I forget what schools used to be called Hanover a long time ago. But anyway, it's Southwestern High School versus Rock Creek Community Academy. Rock Creek in a tough stretch of their schedule, to say the least, other than we had Candleton a couple of games ago, but two of the last three games, 3 games ago was Brownstown Central at Brownstown, lost 83-43. Then had a recovery game against Candleton, beat them going away 84-34. And then last Saturday night, it was here at home against Providence, and tough game for the Lions. They lost 55-23. Let's see if I can find Southwestern out here on my John Harrell page. There it is. Southwestern has a record of 10 wins and 3 losses. They are ranked in 2A in the state in the top, 10, 12, something like that. A record of 10 and 3. Their 3 losses have come to 4A school Columbus East, Brownstown Central. They lost pretty good, 16, not as much as Rock Creek did, but it's a pretty good loss nevertheless. And then they lost to Cordon Central by 21 points, 51-30. Cordon Central is an upcoming opponent for the Lions 2 weeks from tonight, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2 weeks from tonight, they play Cordon. Been a tough stretch for the Lions. They have 2 wins in there as well. Well, 3 wins. Crothersville, LKY homeschool from Kentucky, and then Candleton. After tonight's game, got some real winnable games. Lanesville, Crothersville, and then the Cordon Central, which is going to be a tough one. They're good this year. Followed by Eastern from Pekin, Trinity Lutheran, West Washington, and Clarksville. So, pretty good end of the season as far as wins and losses are concerned for the Rock Creek Lions. Rock Creek with a record this year of 9 wins and 5 losses. Well, BJ, it's been a while since we've seen them. I don't remember the last time we were here. I guess it was last Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was. We played LKY,
yep.
Was that on a Tuesday?
That was the last one I had.
No, that was. Yeah, you're right. So that was 10 days ago, 11 days ago. That was the last one that we played here, that we broadcast. All right, so upcoming this Friday night is homecoming game. The Lions will play Lanesville Eagles, and hopefully that's a interesting opportunity for the Lions to get a win. Nevertheless, so it is homecoming. It was originally scheduled for a Saturday afternoon, but it's been changed to Friday night. There will be a dance afterwards. It goes till 10:30 according to all the posters that I see around school. 9 to 10:30 is when the dance is. I don't know anything other than that. I think it's $10 a head.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you associated with that at all? Or
nope.
The Hayfleys, they usually draw the short straws on those things.
That wasn't me. My kids are going. My daughter's on student council, so she's selling tickets. That's all I know.
Oh, good. All right, so again, we've come down to how many games we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8 games left, of which, counting tonight, 4 of them are home games. The next 4 games in a row are home games. We'll be here for all of those, broadcasting for you. Mm-hmm. I had an opportunity to talk to Chris Brown, the coach of the Lions, tonight, and like I said, it's been 11 days since we talked to him, so he had quite a bit to say. Here's what he had to say about tonight's game. Chris Brown, coach of the Rock Creek Lions, and Chris, this is a final game of a big 3 here.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of like the 27 Yankees Murderers Row part of your schedule.
Yeah, well, it's by design. I mean, we play them every year, Brownstown, but we switched out Evansville Harrison or Bossy or somebody for them, so it wasn't like we got rid of a good one to get a better one. They're both good. So anyway, got Brownstown and Providence, and then Southwestern. Southwestern's a makeup, so it should have been the first of the 3, but they're still a really, really good ball team.
So your last couple games, just tell us everybody what's your observation of the Brownstown Providence games and what you guys may have learned.
I think there's 4 losses between the 3 teams that we're playing. in the last 3 games, other than the Candleton game. But there's a lot of good basketball between those 3 teams, and and that's why you play them. You're trying to get better, and we started out okay against Brownstown, and their size just ended up being problematic for us, and just I don't know. It's just one of those things where you try to stay with it and stay the course. We knew they're long 1-3-1 to put their 6'6" kid on top, and it was a bad matchup. Providence, we did not play well. Down 11-8 at the end of 1. We only scored 2 points in the second quarter, 8 buckets for the game. It just was a dismal offensive performance. And but that's give credit to Providence. They're very good defensively, and I thought that we watched the film. We probably watched it twice as a team and just broke things down. I'm like, as bad as we looked on the scoreboard, the play was not terrible. We played hard. We competed. We just had 2 bad runs, and they took advantage of it. And the big kid inside, Tucker Fuller or whatever, he didn't kill us. It was we knew their weapons, but tonight's a little scarier because they have a lot more weapons offensively than Providence.
I was looking at their roster. They have a little bit of size. They have
I got Kidwell. Kidwell in there, and then they got
6'6".
Yeah.
Right.
Now Kidwell, he's a load, and you got Cook, who I guess is not playing tonight, and then you got Lewis, and then Trailer. They got some kids that can flat put it in the bucket. They look to get up and down the floor. They'll give up some shots to get some shots, and just like this JV game. 44 points in the first half for a JV game is pretty good. They've shot the ball well, and the varsity does a better job of it. So we've got our work cut out, but actually, I don't know if it's good or bad to say, but I feel like our matchup is better with this type of a team because we can kind of use more of our speed. Providence is a team, you get behind them, they're going to spread you out. They're one of the best teams around that can do that. If you're ahead of them, they sometimes struggle to come back in it because they're so defensive-minded and whatever. And that's not a slam, it's just a style. And this team here, it's a little bit more of an open floor pace, and that definitely plays to our advantage. But we'll see, man. We were not very good offensively out last game, and hopefully shake off some of the rust or whatever it is that we had and maybe get something going. I don't know.
So you're about 2/3 finished with the season now. After tonight's game, schedule's much more favorable for wins. What do you want to work on? We're down the home stretch now, heading towards sectional.
Well, I definitely never want to be playing my best basketball at the beginning of the year. We like to be playing better as of the latter part, of course, and trying to stay healthy and free of injuries and everything else. But we got to fine tune some things. We got to have guys. We got to rebound better. Teams of size, teams that are like your Bordens and your other like South Centrals. They just were better at the boards than we were.
Have you improved in that since the beginning of the year against South Central?
Not enough to make me happy, no. But I think it's one of those deals where, we touch on it, we talk about it, we practice it, and talking. We even got to the point where we're just running sidelines if we're not talking on defense every single time down. We got to communicate. We got to get better. And most of your problems in life are lack of communication, and it's not much different on the basketball court. Mm-hmm. So Providence, they talk so well. Brownstown, they talk so well. Your good teams talk, they communicate, and that's what we got to work on too. So down the stretch, we want to be, use these games here. Maybe we can squeak one out here and get a win against a top 10 2A team, and maybe we could get some momentum going because we got Lanesville, who's never an easy out, and
Friday night homecoming.
Yeah, Friday night's homecoming. No basketball coach that I know of likes those games.
No, I agree.
And
all that I've talked to.
So it's just one of them.
Distraction.
It's a necessary evil, and not evil, but necessary thing that you have to have associated with basketball games and football games. But moving forward, though, we have Crothersville coming up, and we have West Wash, another sectional opponent, and then we go on the road to end the year 4 straight, and those are good opportunities. It helps us in the long run. Our sectionals at New Wash or West Wash, and if we can get those guys playing well on the road, which our guys, believe it or not, our guys really like to play on the road. I don't know why. They always say that. They like home games too, but I was like, well, it's a good thing you like it because you're going to finish off the year with 4 straight on the road. So.
And then sectional.
And then sectionals, yeah. So unless we get, we're going to be in those red jerseys for a minute unless we draw a home jersey for the sectional draw.
And of course, sectional this year, everybody in the sectional has to play 3 games to win it.
Yeah,
there's
8
no
teams.
buys.
Yeah, there's no buys. Yeah.
So potentially 7, at least 7, to win the sectional going to the regional.
Yeah. And then, you're going to play 3 games no matter what, and then 1 game regional and 2 games semi-state and state. So I mean, it's you're playing. You want to go 7-0. I mean, that's what you want to try to do. And we used to. We always say that, but our guys have just as good a shot as anybody, I think, to pull the sectional out. You want to be playing your best basketball, and in Christian Academy, they've really, Coach Casey and I had talked a couple times, and and I just said the only thing I'm gonna tell you is playing tougher schedule is going to always help you in the long run. I'm a big Patino fan. I've said that I don't know how many times, and look where Patino's at now. I think they cracked top 16 or something, and he the way he does it wins, and it works, and it does here too. And if you got a good team, you want to challenge them some of your games, and that's what we're doing here tonight, and like we have been doing, and hopefully it'll pay off for the sectional run and get a good draw. I mean, at the end of the day, there's teams no matter what you're gonna have to go through to get it done, and we know that, so we're ready.
Starters tonight?
We're going to stay with what we did on a Saturday against Prob. We're going to go, we got G in the 1, KB in the 2. We're going to go with Davey in the 3. And we're going to go with Carson Smith in the 4 and Garrett in the 5. Garrett's a little banged up. We got a couple guys banged up tonight. And then, just sickness. You know how it is. I mean, it's this time of year. You just got to play through it. And hopefully we can get some good minutes out of Jamarcus. Jamarcus has been playing better as of late.
I watched him tonight. This is the best he's looked all year.
Yeah, he's working hard. He's getting better. He's long. He's finishing around the rim. And
I told him in class, I said, you just don't look comfortable out there like you did last year.
Well, he's getting stretched though. I mean, he's getting put into situations at
different
higher
situations.
level and stuff, and that's just growing pains. And Martin's getting better for us. He's finishing a little bit better inside, and I think both those guys can be really nice players. They're better years right ahead of them next year, but we're trying to get them to where they can give us some minutes and do some stuff. And then Chance is coming back. He's been sick, and we got him back tonight. He was really down and out on Saturday. He gave us good minutes, but he was not 100% by any stretch. And hopefully we just get back to being healthy, and we've been pretty good. Been pretty lucky as far as that goes. But Southwestern's, they had to shut their school down and go virtual because of it. And
Right.
I mean, it's hit a lot of places. I mean, I know we have a lot of. Matter of fact, the girls' game got canceled because of that tonight. So.
Right.
Both teams tonight were being affected by it, and we just decided to call it off. So hopefully we stay healthy going forward, and these guys can take a turn for the get around the corner a little bit tonight.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me.
Appreciate it, Greg.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
Talk to you Friday.
Yep.
All right, we're back here. We're just about a half a minute, 45 seconds before we start. Chris Brown was just mentioned about Southwestern missing days of school. They had flu go through. They had snow days. This is a rescheduled day, a rescheduled game. They had their heat go out.
Oh, wow.
And so they've missed a whole lot of days and time, which goes to practice, missing practice time as well. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the starting lineups. I think we get those in before Kevin goes to the national anthem. All right, first of all, for let me know when you're ready. All right, got it. First of all, for Southwestern, number 2, Adam Traylor is a 6-foot senior. Number 4, Braxton Lewis, a 5'11 junior. Number 10, Jeter Chatham, a 5'11 senior. Number 24, Caleb Good, a 6-foot junior. And number 34, Landon Kidwell, I've got him listed as 6'3". He's 6'6". I didn't
Okay,
change
he looked
that.
a little bit bigger than 6'3".
Yeah, I just didn't change it. Okay, here we go for the national anthem. All right, so that's the Southwestern lineup. Here's your Rock Creek lineup. Oops, I've already forwarded for myself. Number 3, Kalen Brown, a 5'10" senior. Number 4, Javon Taylor, a 5'3" senior. Number 24, Keandre Davey, a 5'10" senior. Number 22, Carson Smith, who stands 6 feet tall. He is a junior. And number 34, Garrett Gullion, who stands 6'3". He is a senior. Keandre Davies back in the lineup. Chance McFarland had been getting the nod the last couple games, but I know he's missed some days, school days.
Yep.
And Chris Brown indicated Garrett maybe had been feeling well as well. I don't know anything.
Something's going through because we've missed.
We've had a
out.
lot of absences. Yes, I certainly have. All right, well, it's a Tuesday night, and the crowd kind of
sparse
exemplifies that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think maybe Southwestern outnumbers Rock Creek tonight, fans.
Yes.
They got from directly across from us, the two sections over there.
Yeah.
They're not full by any stretch of the means.
But it might be beating us 2-1.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't have many.
Yeah. You know, again, that's one of those things you come up.
Tuesdays is a tough night to get a crowd.
It is, and it's 45 minutes drive, from there to here.
Oh yeah.
And but Southwestern having, the fans they have. I mean, they're a good team.
Yeah.
If I've got on my screen here, you probably don't have. I called up the John Harrell part where it gives the capsule for this game. In the Sagarin rating, Southwestern is ranked 11th in 2A. Now in the real poll, I think they're in the top 10. He has John Harrell's prediction for this game. He has Southwestern winning by 13.
Oh wow! I mean, their JV did pretty good.
Yeah, they beat Rock Creek 68-34.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. They led the entire game. They were pretty impressive. Well, like I said, we'll be back here Friday night. It's homecoming night. It play the Lanesville Eagles, and really looking forward to a good winning opportunity for that game. Lanesville, I think, has a 2-11 record this year, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I tell you that our sectional is shaping up pretty well. Christian Academy, Rock Creek, South Central, and Borden would have to be the four teams considered by most people to be able to take the title. Garrett Gullion jumping for the Lions, and he's going up against Landon Kidwell for Southwestern. Kidwell easily gets the toss.
There's a bit, he's taller than 6. I'm 6'3", and I would look up to that guy.
Yeah. Kidwell is a senior, I believe. Is that what I have him listed at? He is a senior. Shot no good. Rebound taken out by Carson Smith, but he loses control of the ball. And a quick three-pointer is up and good by Caleb Good. He's getting the starting nod tonight because Brady Cook is a normal starter, and he's out. He got injured in their last game against Lawrenceburg. The coach for Southwestern is Zach Nussbaum, and he told me that Cook went up for a shot and fell. Guess got knocked over, landed on his back, hurt it pretty well. Javon Taylor, three-pointer comes up short. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go off of it. I don't think anybody touched it. Carson Smith was fighting for it, but he couldn't get to it. Now, this coach for Southwest, I think he has a daughter that plays on the girls' team. He has a son that's a freshman on this team. He's had a pretty good run at Southwestern. Some pretty good teams. Going down the lane, up and no good. That was, again, by Good. Yeah. And running are the Lions, and Keandre Davey beats the defense down, and he's the first to score for the Lions. Underneath, fake up and in by Adam Traylor. 5-2, Southwestern with the early lead. 6:15 to play opening quarter. The ball is stolen by Good. Pass was intended for Carson Smith. Braxton Lewis on the drive. He passed it. A nice cut down the lane, but it will not fall.
It was a nice pass, though.
It was. Trailer gets his own rebound, fights for it. Big man inside. It's knocked away by Javon Taylor. Here comes Javon down the left-hand side of the court. Gives it to Garrett Going. Pull up 17-footer it rolls in. That's good by Garrett Going. I think that might have been about the limit to his range.
That's what I was. It doesn't look like a shot he would normally take. I think even he was apprehensive.
They're not going to guard me, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Braxton Lewis answers for Southwestern.
Yeah, I guess they assume big man can't take a shot.
And just as we say that, he throws up a three-pointer.
Got a little excited.
That one didn't look as good as the 17-footer.
Hey, man, you miss 100% that you don't take.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I've known plenty of players like that. Too timid. They want to.
Yep.
They think they're looking out for teammates. Instead, they're taking away from their team. And there he goes down the lane, off the glass, no good. That was Trailer out and running. And once again are the Lions, and Davey beats the defense down again.
Did he do a Euro step there? Is that what that was?
I'll call it a semi-Euro step.
I always think it's a travel. I understand that it's not, but.
Coming back is Caleb Good for Southwestern. Talking about things that you haven't put on there, we've got the old-fashioned three-point play.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one we thought of?
Feed the Bear.
Oh, Feed the Bear.
I forgot that one.
Feed the Bear.
And
another one, In the Tall Timber.
Timbers, yep.
You have that one?
No, but I can add it, though. I keep forgetting about it, and then I put the system away.
Kalen Brown, three-pointer, left-hand wing is good. Nice shot by Kalen Brown. That puts him in the scorebook. That ties the game at 9 apiece. Yeah, our guys don't get the opportunity to tall timber quite a bit this year. We got, our guards are somewhat small. And tracking down the loose ball was Southwestern. That was Jeter Chatham who tracked it down. Pull-up jumper is good by Caleb Good. Well, he's making the most of his starting opportunity here.
Oop, not a timeout. Sorry, I thought there was a timeout.
What's going on here?
Injury?
Oh, we got some wrestling.
A scuffle?
Wrestling going on between Landon Kidwell. Off the ball is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And Garrett Goyen, and the official just calls timeout and say, knock it off, guys. Checking in for Rock Creek is Chance McFarland and Garrett. So Garrett, he may not be feeling top of the world here.
No, I've heard he wasn't feeling well, so.
Yeah. 3:45 to play, opening period.
When we had those cold days, we were missing 30% of our student body. So
Yeah, we had a lot out. I know that. Chance McFarland way out, backs it out. Looking for something to get going. I think we got a 4-guard offense going here right now, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just commenting on it, just pointing out what it is. Pull up by Davey will not fall. That was about a 12-footer. Rebound comes out to Southwestern. Good, fakes, tries to get past McFarland, but he can't. Looking underneath for Kidwell, but he's not open. Nice guard job by Carson Smith. Saving it in is Kidwell, but here comes Javon Taylor down the court. To Carson Smith, puts it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Southwestern's Braxton Lewis. And I got that one wrong. That was Caleb Seals. I didn't know he checked in. He wasn't a starter, was he? I missed him coming in. Caleb Seals with the personal foul. First foul of the game by anybody. Carson Smith, 2 free throws, pretty shot.
he does have a good shot.
Mm-hmm. It's not Jaleb Treat smooth.
No, but come on.
I mean,
who can be that?
I mean, everything else. I mean, if Jaleb's a 1, everybody else is a decimal.
Yeah.
But I'll give Carson like a 0.9 on that.
Jaleb just had a naturally lefty too. I think that was a
that was the coup de grace there. Southwestern in front court. Good, wide open for another 3. Will not fall. The Seals gets the long rebound. Pass underneath, intended for Kidwell, but knocked away by Carson Smith. Nice play by Carson. And here comes Davey down to Taylor. Can't get open. They work it around along the baseline as Kalen Brown throws it up, no good. Come the Lions down to Kidwell, open underneath the basket, but he short arms it. I think he was too far under. Comes Davey, he's going to put it up, and he's fouled by Braxton Lewis. There comes Garrett back in. 2:12 to play, opening quarter.
34 is their big guy, right?
Yes, 6'6".
He hasn't really been doing much on that. They've been doing a pretty good job at holding him.
Defensively, they've been doing
Yeah,
a real
I
good
was
job.
not expecting it. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would have been just dominating down low.
You know, Carson always
Yeah.
gets the big man.
Yep.
And he usually does a real good job.
Oh, yeah.
Keandre with the first free throw. Adam Traylor back into the game for Southwestern, and Garrett Gullion back in for the Lions. Keandre can tie it up, and does. I don't know if you heard me there. I tried to cover the mic. I'm coughing.
Just barely.
Today's the first day in a long time I haven't had much of a cough. So I saved it all for the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Pass was intended for Kidwell, sailed over his head and out of bounds. Turnover for the Rebels. 2-0-0. 2 minutes showing on the clock. First quarter. Been a pretty decent first quarter for the Lions. Davey pulls up his dribble over to Taylor. Backs it out. Three-pointer is no good. Kidwell there for the rebound. And he gives it up to Good. Good in front court, wants to go down the lane, and he does. Puts it off the glass, and he short arms it as well. I think somebody got a hand on it for Rock Creek as well. Here comes McFarland, pull up, 15-footer is no good. That was just I wouldn't call it a rush shot, but
Yeah.
he just got it down too quickly. Pass underneath the Kidwell. He's triple teamed, turns around off the glass, no good. Nice rebound taken by Traylor, and a foul's going to be called. Give that foul to Javon Taylor. Boy, we are just collapsing on Kidwell there, which is the right play. Good play.
Yeah, he doesn't seem strong enough down low to handle it. I mean,
And he's a big young
yeah,
fella, big.
that's what I'm
strong
saying.
looking.
I figured he would just be hooking it the whole time.
Carson Smith back into the game, replacing Keandre. Wide open on the inbounds play, no good. That was by Caleb Seals. Here comes Kalen Brown down on the right side, passes it out. They work it around. McFarland to Garrett Gullion. He's open again. This time hits nothing.
Might be time to retire that shot. I'm just saying. You know, at 30%, it's time to just put it away.
Over the years, when I was newspaper writing, I would see so many games. There's mainly JV games. You get a guy that hit a shot early, particularly a three-point shot.
Yep.
He'd shoot that same shot the rest of the game. That'd be the only shot he'd hit the whole
Yep.
night. But he got his confidence up with that first one. And the ball's knocked away by Javon, and it's on the ground. We're going to have a tied, held ball there. It'll go to the Lions. I may have to get on our camera when we get not our but
That one?
the
Yep.
school camera to see how well our on the air sign shows up.
Why
tonight.
people need to know what's happening right
Yeah,
now.
could they tell otherwise?
A lot of times they come over and ask me like where they can find it at. So it's on YouTube and Facebook, but
Nice shot by Garrett
Hey.
Gullion. And it got back within his range. That was about a
Yeah.
8 to 10 footer there. Nice, pretty shot by Garrett. He's got 4 points now. Why do I only have him for 2? Because I gave it to the wrong person. That's why. All right, he's got 4. 15 seconds to play. Rock Creek up by 2, 14-12. Good on the drive. Pass underneath the Kidwell. This time he lays it off the glass. Nice drive by Caleb. Good set that play up. Down quickly, Taylor, three-pointer. It's blocked by Kidwell. That's the end of the first quarter. We got a tie score here at Rock Creek. It's Rock Creek 14, Southwestern 14. We'll be back in just a few moments with all second quarter play.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. we see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 19.
Garrett Gullion leading the way along with Keandre Davey for the Lions. They have 6 points apiece. 12 of the 14. 12. I've got the wrong score. I've got 16. Kalen Brown hit a 3. Oh, I know where I made a mistake. Okay. And Southwestern throws the ball away. That was my mistake. Gave it to the wrong person again. Kalen Brown pulled fadeaway three-pointer, no good from the top of the key. Here comes Southwestern. Oh, nice block by Kalen Brown, but Lewis gets his own rebound. He was the one who put up the shot.
Kalen's really having a good senior year.
Oh, got away with a foul there. Nice drive, but has to kick it out. That was by Traylor. It's a wide open Lewis, no good. Rebound thrown up by Traylor, and a foul's going to be called. We got away with a couple of real good hacks out here.
Oh, yeah. That last one was pretty blatant. I don't think they could have just let that one slide.
No. That foul's on Carson Smith. That's his first. Adam Traylor at the line. Traylor has 2 points tonight. Leading the way for Southwestern is Caleb Good with 8 after a period. I told you wrong. Garrett Gullion only has 4. He does not have 6. Into the game for Southwestern, number 10, Jeter Chatham. He replaces Caleb Seals. Second free throw will not fall. Kalen Brown.
Nice rebound, though.
And he was high.
Yeah.
Kalen Brown gives it out to Garrett Gullion, throws up another shot, and no good. Fight for the rebound. Chance McFarland, way to fight for that ball by Chance. And we're going to have a foul called on Adam Traylor. That's his first. Need to comment on our seats again. I know we did the last time, too. I didn't sit in our stadium chair during the JV game, and we got a foul.
And you felt it?
Yeah, my rear end got really sore.
You can't.
And I was wondering what was going on.
We're not plebs anymore.
No. And I realized I wasn't sitting in my chair. It does make a difference.
It's good to be king.
Pull-up jumper, Kalen Brown, no good. Here comes Southwestern on the left-hand side. Pass into Kidwell, working on Garrett Gullion off the glass. Throws it way too hard. Bad shot. Not a good shot. Keandre Davey reporting back into the game for the Lions. The ball will go back to the Lions. He replaces Chance McFarland. McFarland giving some good effort here so far. Working hard. Other night against Providence, I think Kalen had just 6. He's usually the leading scorer. And his shot hasn't fallen yet here tonight, other than the 1 3-pointer. Gullion out on the right-hand wing, looking to give it up to somebody. And Keandre Davey finally gets open. Pass to Keandre, back to Kalen Brown, goes to the lane, over to Javon Taylor, a missed 3-pointer. Kidwell there for the rebound. Southwestern down quickly into Kidwell, and he goes up. The ball's swatted away by Javon. Nice play by Javon. Chance McFarland back into the game, replacing Garrett Gullion. Once again, Garrett getting some breathers. Pass into Kidwell, blocked by Carson Smith. Good block by Carson. McFarland wide open, three-pointer, in and out. I thought that was going down. 5:30 to play, second period. Southwestern by 1, 15-14. You know, the last couple games we've done, we got a foul away from the ball. It's an offensive foul. A foul's on Landon Kidwell. It's his first. He'll go to the bench as he's replaced by Caleb Seals. You know, the last couple games we've done have been real good fan games, exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight is not. It's just kind of blah.
I thought it was going to start out that way. They look like they were going out pretty quick. Ooh, I'm missing a point here with Southwestern.
Yeah, they hit a free throw at the beginning of the quarter. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. McFarland on the drive, kicks it out to Davey. Davey spins, kicks. Oh, bad pass. Bad angle on that pass. Going up, and
whoa, a lot
Derek
happening right there.
Chatham, and it was blocked by two players. Carson Smith beats everybody down. There was actually two Rock Creek players there. Carson gives the lead back to the Lions, and they're going to call a tic-tac foul on that one. A foul's on Kaylin Brown.
Oh, we get Miss Hart. Shout out to Miss Hart saying hello.
Hello. Okay. The scoreboard doesn't have that. Oh, I'm sorry. It is. I'm looking at the wrong thing. A foul's on Javon Taylor. I thought for sure they were going to call a foul on that last play down here underneath the basket.
There was a lot going on.
Nice steal by Chance McFarland. He has the shot blocked by Caleb Good, and it sails out of bounds. It'll be Lions ball underneath their own basket, left-hand side of the lane. I mean, there were two Rock Creek players there.
Yes.
And I thought for
a lot of hands swinging.
Yeah. Nice inbounds pass to Keandre Davey, and it falls.
There we go.
For Keandre, that gives him 8 points. Leading scorer in the game at this point. Lions by 3, 18-15. And trouble with the ball is good, and he's tied. I got a foul called on Rock Creek. That foul is on Chance McFarland. Uh-oh. Chance is earning his merit badge from the Zach School of Questioning the Calls. Zach Clark.
The Zach Clark School.
3:50 to play. Opening period. Ball's knocked away from behind by Kalen Brown, and it goes off the knee of Braxton Lewis. And we're going to have a timeout called by Southwestern coach Zach Nussbaum with 3:47 to play in the second period. Rock Creek leading 18-15. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Today's game is sponsored by Pearl Street Game and Coffee House. Discover a haven for game enthusiasts and coffee lovers at Pearl Street Game and Coffee House in Jeffersonville. Immerse yourself in a vibrant gaming atmosphere while savoring premium coffee blends. Unleash the fun at Pearl Street and level up your leisure time.
All right, we're back in action here. Rock Creek bringing the ball down. Here comes Kalen Brown. Crosses the front court over to Javon Taylor. Back to Kalen. Looks, fakes a three. Southwestern helping out on defense. Javon, and that's a charge. Yep. Most certainly a charge. He was running as fast as he could, kind of. Wouldn't call it out of control, but a bull in a china shop there. Pair of 34s back on the floor. 34 for Rock Creek, Garrett Gullion. 34 for Southwestern, Landon Kidwell. Caleb Good with the drive. Nice shot. He earned those 2 points. He had good defense on him there. 18-17 is now the score. Rock Creek by 1. Chance McFarland in and out. It will not fall. Lewis, three-pointer is no good. Javon Taylor there for the rebound. He brings it up the left side. On the move, nice going down the lane, and he tries to give it up. There was 4 Southwestern players there. They get the steal. Looked like he was trying to pass it. Three-pointer is no good by Jeter Chatham. Fight for the loose ball.
Wow. Quick.
And Caleb Good did all that for Southwestern. Everybody else had cleared out, and he fought for the ball. Rock Creek was called for kicking the ball. I'd have to. My eyes were down at the moment.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that replay.
Yeah. 2.5 minutes, first half.
Well, on the replay, it did not look like it kicked it, but it might have been on the other side of the body because there was a Rock Creek player on the ground.
Yeah. Caleb Good for a three-pointer. He's got 13 tonight.
But I called in Zach Clark to get some expert testimony. He said wasn't a foul.
Chance McFarland misses the three-pointer. The rebound, no good. And then McFarland is called for a foul. And that's the 5th foul for Rock Creek for the quarter. So Southwestern be shooting free throws. So Southwestern has scored 5 in a row. We led 18-15, and now they lead 20-18 with a chance to improve their lead. This is Adam Traylor at the line, and is good. Carson Smith back into the game, replacing Chance McFarland. I would call it a game of runs, but there hadn't been enough points scored. You could actually call it that.
Yeah.
It's been close the entire way, other than this run. And Carson Smith there for the rebound, almost stolen from him. Rock Creek in front court. Kalen Brown over to Javon Taylor, right-hand wing, goes left, top of the key, gives it up. Davey pass underneath, nice pass to Carson Smith, but he is triple teamed. Davey for a three-pointer is good. Double figures now for Keandre Davey. He has 11. That ties the game as well at 21. We've had some teacher absences.
Yep.
Missed three-pointer by Caleb Good. Here come the Lions. Keandre Davey, he pulls up to Carson Smith. Javon Taylor, top of the key.
I believe all those teachers are sick, too, so there's definitely something going through.
We just got an email from another teacher. Going to be out tomorrow.
Who? Oh, I'll look it up.
Longhorn.
Oh, okay. That hallway. Well, I guess.
Tested positive for flu, which is what went around Southwestern and other schools, too.
And it knocked out enough to close the school?
They did,
Dang.
yes. And we got that was an illegal pick, yeah. Or a hook, one of the two, whichever one you want to call it.
It definitely almost put the player sideways. So.
Yes. A foul's on, that was an illegal pick, as on Carson Smith. Shout out to Steve Frederick and his wife, Christy. He just sent me a text and said we're the best in Southern Indiana. Me and you, he's talking about.
Yeah, well,
Well,
has he seen these chairs?
How can he disagree? I mean, how can we disagree?
He's happy because he's strutting on those new knees.
Yes. Getting along better. I'm glad you're getting along better, Steve. Three-pointer is missed by Southwestern. Chatham for the rebound. Pass underneath to Landon Kidwell. That was a pretty play. Southwestern by 2, 23-21. 15 seconds. I'm sure we'll play for the last shot. Timeout called by Chris Brown first. 30-second timeout. Well, we got two players in double figures, one for Southwestern. That's Caleb Good with 13. And for Rock Creek, Keandre Davey with 11. So Keandre making the most of his opportunity as well. I mean, he's got plenty of playing time. He missed a couple of starts. He had missed some school days because of sickness as well. Caleb Brown sitting down. Kalen Brown, I call him Caleb. Kalen Brown sitting down. I don't know if he's winded or not. But he's not in the, I don't know if he got taken out of the game. He's not in the huddle. And he was sitting down. You know, me and you commented between us earlier, it's been a quiet night here in this gym.
Yeah.
When the JV game started, you could have heard somebody laugh from across the, not a wholehearted laugh. But
I almost thought I got here at the wrong time because there wasn't anything going on when I got here. It was just super quiet. I mean, the game was playing, but very quiet.
Almost a turnover. Keandre was falling back in the backcourt. He caught it in front court. 5 seconds. Javon Taylor going down the lane. Nice move. Keandre, a long three-pointer. Oh, my God. That was at the spike line of the volleyball court.
I didn't even move the camera back. It was so far.
Oh, my gosh.
It went in, but I didn't have him in frame. I wasn't expecting a shot.
Well, that three-pointer gives Rock Creek the halftime lead, 24-23. Let's take a quick look at the scoring. You got the box handy?
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
Sorry, no, I did have him in frame. Okay, that's what I was checking. I just wanted to make sure I had him in frame for the shot.
Oh, the three-pointer?
Yeah. We're going box score.
Box score. All right. So the halftime box, I'm looking at what you're looking at here, if mine comes up. For first of all, for Southwestern, Adam Traylor, 4 points. Braxton Lewis, 2 points. Caleb Good, 13 points. And Landon Kidwell with 4 points. So just 4 people have scored. Traylor, 4. Lewis, 2. Good, 13. And Kidwell, 4. For the Lions, Kalen Brown, 3. Carson Smith, 3. Keandre Davey, 14. And Garrett Gullion with 4. So just 4 people have scored for Rock Creek as well. Brown, 3. Smith, 3. Davey, 14. And Gullion, 4. All right, we'll be back in about, just a few minutes anyway, with second half action here. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back.
More than X's and O's, playing high school football has taught me respect for my coaches and teammates, our opponents, and the officials.
On the softball field, I learned how to be accountable for my actions and how they affect the rest of my team.
Every game reminds us that humility means winning with class and losing with grace. I'm Dante Pope from Maryville High School.
And I'm Ashton Elpers from North Posey High School. These are just some of the lessons we learned from high school sports that we'll carry with us for the rest of our lives.
Wins and losses, highs and lows, success and failure, they are all part of being a student athlete and a human being.
Learning how to handle these ups and downs on the field prepares us to handle them off the field too.
I am IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the lessons they teach by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing character. This is education-based athletics. This is your IHSAA.
One of my favorite things about playing high school sports is being a part of something bigger than myself.
I love being a part of a team and having a place where I belong. I'm Georgia Ferguson from East Central High School.
And I'm Jace Martin from North Harrison High School. The moments that often stand out most for student athletes happen off the playing field.
It's the team dinners, bus rides, and the music in the locker room.
It's the camaraderie, shared experiences, and being with your friends.
That sense of community helps you develop pride in who you are and what you represent.
Playing high school sports is where the values of your team, school, and community are on display for everyone to see.
It's a chance to show the best of us and make memories that will last a lifetime.
I am IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and support these memorable moments by buying a ticket to your school's athletic events. This is forging friendships. This is building community. This is your IHSAA.
In high school sports, it's fun making big plays, facing off against your school's rival, and winning games.
But behind those exciting moments is a lot of hard work, perseverance, and mental toughness. I'm Kate Garden from Wallasey High School.
And I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. High school sports help student athletes develop the mindset we need to face life's challenges, be resilient, and embrace the uncomfortable.
We learn that overcoming adversity is how we grow, and by leaning into challenges, we develop courage and integrity.
We discover there are no shortcuts to success, and that it only comes when preparation meets opportunity.
Behind all the fun and excitement of playing, we are growing as people and learning powerful life lessons through high school sports.
I am IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support the second classroom by buying a ticket to your school's athletic events. Thank you for being a champion of high school sports. This is developing resilience. This is conquering challenges. This is your IHSAA.
All right, we're back. Second half action. Well, that Keandre Davey long three-pointer.
It was a good shot. I had that framed up too. I didn't think I did, but
good.
It was so good.
Good. I wanted to comment. You know, I watched part of our game, or all of it. One of the last ones that we did. You know, you got the wide angle. You know, on the end zones. That is so much better.
I just click it and we got it.
That's a vast improvement. Lions have the ball out to begin this second half. We're having trouble near that half court.
Yeah, keep chucking it nearly over the line.
I mean, most people just go in the back court to start off with. Javon Taylor looks, gives it over to Kalen Brown. Carson Smith, three-pointer, no good. Fight for the rebound. Out comes Southwestern with it, but I believe that Garrett Gullion is going to be called for the foul.
It looked like it.
It was. In his defense, he couldn't help that one.
Yeah, it was kind of like
they were fighting
like
for the ball,
scrum.
and he fell down.
Yeah.
He just fell into the guy. It was a hustle foul. Chatham picks up his dribble over to Good. Tries to get around Davey. Davey won't let him around. Pull up three-pointer is no good. Fight for the rebound coming out with the Southwest, but knocked away by Kalen Brown. Pass ahead to Keandre Davey off the glass, up and in. You know, Lions are best when they run.
Yeah. It was 14. Keandre Davey made the layup. Sorry. Pretty sure Keandre made that
24.
layup.
He's number 24. Yeah. And did we have a foul called on Carson? We were busy doing something else. I don't know what happened there. If it is, he's listed as having 3. Here comes Chance McFarland, and that was his third foul.
I never noticed it, but like our jerseys, the gold letters are kind of hard to see sometimes.
I was going to comment on that at the beginning of the game. Every time we wear those jerseys,
well, he was asking me what number, and I thought it was 14, but it was 24.
Yeah,
but
it's just a bad color combo.
I think so. Should be red with gold trim if you want to do that way.
Pull up jumper. That is by Jeter Chatham.
Oop, wrong. There we go. People log in to watch this game to hear our ideas on fashion in sports. That's what it's all about.
Oh. Missed three-pointer by the Lions. Down is Chatham. Gives it up to Good. Once again, Good's their leading scorer with 13 at this moment. Cross-court pass. Oh, I can see why they let Traylor alone for the shot. Came up way short. Here come the Lions. Here, Davey in the lane. Pull-up jumper. It's blocked from behind by Landon Kidwell. And a runner by Braxton Lewis. And Rock Creek trying to get open for a shot. Nice move by Garrett, but he's cut off. They get it back, just moving around the outside. Garrett working on Kidwell, but he can't get. Kalen Brown wants to go for a shot. Fadeaway jumper is no good. Kidwell skies for the rebound. It was 25-24 at half, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. I didn't mark it down. I wanted to mark it down. All right, Southwestern has the ball out along the baseline underneath their goal, right-hand side. The ball's knocked away by Javon Taylor. He's going to go up and off the glass with the right hand. The left-hander off the glass with his right hand.
He's so quick. I know we comment on that all the time. But
yes.
He's so fast.
It's so obvious. You have to comment on it. Pull-up jumper by Braxton Lewis is good. Nice fake by Lewis.
I remember when he was.
Kalen Brown answers with a three-point.
What? When Javon Taylor was, he came here as a sophomore,
yes.
And he was playing at varsity level, and he was just leaps and bounds faster than the rest of them on there, and he was a little shorter then too. So.
Yes, we got. Rock Creek has a lot of quickness. Have him and Keandre and Kalen.
Yep.
I mean, Carson Smith is very fast.
Yeah, he's also got the height too.
Uh-oh.
So they use him a lot down low. But I bet.
We got Keandre took a shot to the head. That's not what the play was about.
Yeah.
Kidwell got fouled on the turnaround jumper, and Keandre shaking his head. He was off to the side while the play was going on. Foul on Kalen Brown. That's just his first. Landon Kidwell with just 4 points tonight. I was, as you mentioned earlier, expecting more.
Yeah.
And he hits the free throw.
I mean, height doesn't make anything, but he's also looks pretty beefy. So I just thought he would be dominating down low.
Mm-hmm. He's exerted his height at times, but not dominated.
I don't think so. Yeah.
31-30, Lions lead by 1. 4:24 to play, third period. Taylor over to Davey. Davey goes to his left top of the key. Gives it up to Kalen Brown. Kalen looking for an opening. Can't find it. Has the ball knocked away from him. Picks it up. Back to Javon. He goes top of the key. And three-pointer is no good. That was over Kidwell. And we got players falling like 10 pins out on the floor. Pull-up jumper, top of the key. That is by Braxton Lewis. No one picked him up. He was wide open.
Yeah.
That gives him 9 for the evening. Southwestern up by 2. Just a back-and-forth game. Kalen 3. Oh, that's off. You can tell from here. Off left. Chris Brown and
suggesting that it was tipped.
Yeah, and one of our players, I think it was Keandre as well. I couldn't tell it from here.
Me neither.
It didn't look like it, but it could have been. 3.5 to go, third period. Lewis being guarded by Brown. Over to Traylor. And we got there you go. Garrett doesn't like that one at all. I'm not sure if he was complaining or just talking to his teammate.
What was the issue?
Fouls on Garrett.
Oh, and Garrett's discussing with the ref?
Yeah. The ref will probably turn it over. Overturn.
Yeah, well, I mean, it happens sometimes. You just got to plead your case, man. Everybody knows that. It's basketball 101.
Nice pass. That's a pick and roll. Nice play, and Kidwell can't put it down. Getting the rebound was Jeter Chatham. Goes up and he's fouled. And that foul's also on Garrett Billion. That's his third. And he's still talking to the official.
I mean, you know how basketball is. Boxing out, shots, follow through, pick and roll, and debate with officials.
Yes. Part of everybody's
we learned it at a young age.
Game book.
Yeah.
Free throw is good by Jeter Chatham. Jamarcus Hamilton checking into the game for the first time tonight. Jamarcus had a good JV game tonight. I know that we lost by a whole lot, but I thought that was about the best he's played this year. Second free throw is good as well.
Pretty good player. He did not play his freshman year.
Yes, right.
I believe he's a junior.
He's a junior. He's in my junior class.
Yeah, he just didn't want to play. Was a football guy.
Yep. And we got an illegal pick. That one I thought was pretty obvious. A foul's on Kalen Brown. You can see it on there.
Yeah, it's like a 20-second delay.
And we got a timeout called by Rock Creek with 2:51 to play in the third period. Rock Creek trailing.
All right, here's
Southwestern 35-31. All right, let's see where the pick is here. Yeah, yeah. He was still moving.
Yep.
We'll be back in just a few seconds. It's just 30-second timeout. I need to catch my breath.
Mm-hmm.
We are sponsored by Industrial Machine and Tool. Unlock precision and efficiency with Industrial Machine and Tool in New Albany. The common sense solution for top-notch machining and tool solutions. From concept to creation, we've got your manufacturing needs covered. Explore excellence at Industrial Machine and Tool, where quality meets innovation in every project.
Good.
All right, we're back here. Southwestern with the ball. And we're going to have a foul called underneath. That's going to be on Kidwell, I do believe. Technical foul. Nope.
On Rock Creek.
On Rock Creek.
I'm guessing Kalen, by the way he's walking?
Kalen was wrestling with Kidwell.
Well, take a look at that.
Kind of had his arms around him. Underneath, they're in the lane is where it happened. And the first free throw is up and good by Braxton. You assume he said something.
On the replay, Kalen, a full hug.
yeah, bear hug.
It was quick, but enough. And then I guess Kidwell called out the ref.
Okay. So the two fouls.
Especially that ref. That ref's had an eye for the Lions. He's the one who's usually calling it, so he's definitely going to be watching.
Right. And they just barely get the ball in bounds. Nice defense by the Lions. And then Southwestern throws it away. So we're sitting here enjoying some new things this year. We've got our new broadcasting booth, if you want to call it a booth.
We'll call it a booth.
Yeah. And then we've got these new seats. Nice foul.
And our light.
And our light, yes. Foul's going to be on Caleb Good as he ran down McFarland. So we're just basking.
It's good to be the king, I'm just saying.
It is. I'm about ready to cough. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to hold the cough in. I only took one cough drop the whole day today. Pass into Taylor. He's out on the left-hand wing over to Kalen Brown. Goes in the paint, throws it up, and
Ooh, do they count that? Nice.
Oh, kind of. That was an NBA continuation.
Yeah.
I do believe.
They're counting it, okay.
I counted it.
All right. It looked like it happened way before he shot, but.
Yep. That foul was on Jeter Chatham. That's his first. A drink of water there. Old-fashioned three-point play. Yeah, you got it up there.
I was waiting.
Oh, my gosh. 9 points now for Kalen. 2:10 to play, 30 in third quarter. 37-34 is our score. Rock Creek, little thing going on here. They have increased their defensive intensity. Remember that last game that we did?
Yep.
There was a certain point of the game you could just tell they like switched into
I do
a better gear.
Yep. Which was good.
That's what it looks like going on right here. Good out on the right-hand wing, back to the basket, going to double team him. And ball stolen from Jeter Chatham, down quickly to Javon Taylor off the glass, up and in. Javon Taylor with, I've got him for 4. Okay. Thought he had more than that.
More of a playmaker on the team, I've noticed.
And I bet they're not going to call, I bet they're not going to give them that one. But it was about the same thing. It truly was. It was about the same thing. Check. All right, so going to the line will be Jeter Chatham. It was a common foul, but that's Rock Creek's 5th, so he gets 2 foul shots. First free throw is up and good. Into the game, somebody's coming in to replace him. Chatham hits a pair. Caleb Seals to replace Chatham, Jeter Chatham. 39-36. Approaching the 1.5-minute mark of the third period. Javon Taylor, nice move to get open, and Javon puts it up and in.
2?
That was a 2.
Okay.
That was inside. Brings the Lions to within a point at 39-38. 6 points for Javon. Good on the move. And Southwestern works the ball around the other side. 3-pointer. Nice shot by Caleb. Good. Lead back to 4. Under a minute. Javon passes it off to Jamarcus, but a foul's going to be called on the drive. That foul is on Caleb Seals. That's his second. Coming into the game, back into the game is Jeter Chatham. Pass into Kalen Brown, over to Keandre, to Javon. Rock Creek's hitting better. They had a real off shooting night against Providence. Nice move by Keandre, up and in. Thought he might have been fouled too. But for Keandre, that gives him 18. Forced up a shot by Good is no good. And on the rebound, fouls on number 10, Jeter Chatham. That just was not a very good shot by Good. He forced that one. 18 seconds to play. Undoubtedly going to play for the last shot unless they get a layup.
Nope, switched camera. I thought I was moving the camera as if I switched it.
Okay, you need to feed the bear right now. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. The score is Southwestern 42, Rock Creek 40. We'll be back with final quarter action in just a few moments.
Today's game is sponsored by Pearl Street Game and Coffee House. Discover a haven for game enthusiasts and coffee lovers at Pearl Street Game and Coffee House in Jeffersonville. Immerse yourself in a vibrant gaming atmosphere while savoring premium coffee blends. Unleash the fun at Pearl Street and level up your leisure time. We are sponsored by Industrial Machine and Tool. Unlock precision and efficiency with Industrial Machine and Tool in New Albany. The common sense solution for top-notch machining and tool solutions. From concept to creation, we've got your manufacturing needs covered. Explore excellence at Industrial Machine and Tool, where quality meets innovation in every project.
Well, I know we always comment on cheerleaders. We're down to 7 tonight.
Yeah,
I know a couple of them are out sick.
Yeah.
We, the Rock Creek girls had a game scheduled for tonight over at Portland Christian. We had to cancel that game.
Oh, was that what it was about? It was about the sickness?
Sickness. Okay. Yeah, I know we had 2 players out, Danica Brown and Aubrey Messer. They both starters. Rock Creek girls play in sectional next Tuesday night against Christian Academy. It's the only game of the night. Sectional's out at Borden. 3-pointer by Good is good. For Good, that gives him 19 points. 5-point lead for Southwestern. Carson Smith, turn around, looked like he was going to shoot it. Kalen at the free throw line. He's cut off. Foul's going to be called on Adam Traylor. Clotheslined him. Again, I don't think that was purposeful. He was moving. We got an official talking to somebody. Don't know what that was about. Rock Creek ball out on the baseline, right-hand side. Pass in to Carson. He won't shoot it over Kidwell. Davey over to Taylor. Wide open in the corner. Will not fall. Kidwell there for the rebound. Kidwell has a number of rebounds tonight. That's his main contribution tonight.
Good enough.
Mm-hmm. It'll work. Nice drive. Pass into Kidwell, and he's short. Gets his own rebound, loses it out of bounds, but it's knocked out of bounds by Rock Creek. Chance McFarland didn't like that call. He thought it should have been out on Kidwell. Man, that was a golden opportunity for Kidwell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Garrett Gullion back into the game, replacing Chance McFarland.
They're probably using Garrett for his debate skills. Dialogue.
Is that what it is now?
I think so. McFarland just accepted the call. He didn't discuss it.
Nice inbounds play off the glass. It is good by Good, and a foul is going to be called as well. Suddenly, it's a 7-point lead. This is the largest lead of the night by either team. Fouls on Carson Smith. That's number 4. Got the old-fashioned keyed up.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, he misses it. Kalen Brown there for the rebound. Up into front court for the Lions. McFarland will come back in next dead ball. Nice move by Davey, and we're going to have a foul called. Might be on Kidwell. It is. That is on Landon Kidwell. That's his second. And that will put Keandre Davey at the line. Keandre, opportunity to reach the 20-point plateau if he hits both of these. Hits the first one. Chance McFarland replacing Carson Smith. Carson goes to the bench with 4 fouls. Still almost 7 minutes to play. So you don't want Carson to foul out with a long time to go. Davey hits the second free throw. It now gives him 20 points. Leading score. Well, he's not leading scorer in the game. Caleb Good is the leading scorer for Southwestern with 21. Bad pass. Javon Taylor, and again have an intentional foul call.
Oh, yeah.
On Adam Traylor.
That's got to be an intentional foul.
Yeah. I understand his thinking, what he was doing, but
yeah,
you have to go for the ball.
Yes.
And he just wrapped Javon around the waist. Now,
luckily, Javon wasn't jumping. That could have ended a little.
Yes.
Here comes replay. Yeah. There you go.
Javon hits the first free throw. Might look back and see this might have been a turning point in the game.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was just thinking.
momentum-wise. Second free throw is, he misses the free throw.
Missed free throws are the ones you beat yourself up on.
Yes.
I know they're
If
not
it's a close
easy,
game, you do.
but
Yeah.
it's just like that just turns games.
Last year in the sectional, we missed a lot of free throws. Lost in overtime. I went back after the game and kind of replayed things and thought, man, we could have had a 10-point lead at the end of the game for various reasons. Kalen Brown, a three-pointer from straight away, puts him in double figures with 12. Brings the Lions to within a point at 47-46.
I believe Kalen Brown, one of these games he just made, like, was it the Portland game that he made 10 three-pointers? Or
Candleton, I believe.
Candleton.
Kidwell gets into the action. That gives him 7 points. 49-46 is the score, 6 minutes to go. And Garrett just took a shot to the head. And we have a foul called on who? On Caleb Good. That's his second. They've already got 4 fouls, team fouls this quarter. Javon Taylor steps out of bounds to throw it inbounds along the baseline. Throws it into Keandre. Garrett going, and he travels. I would say he's protesting, but he's really talking to Coach Chris Brown on that one.
Yep.
He wasn't belly aching at the official. But he didn't think he did it. He was being aggressive in his offense, which is not a bad trait.
Oh, on the replay, he traveled.
Yeah.
There's one extra step there.
Good. Goes up and they're gonna call it out. The referee couldn't make up his mind what to call, and he finally called a charge. Zach Nussbaum is consoling Chris Brown on this one. Or talking to him, I should say. They're both kind of chuckling at it. That foul was on Caleb Good, so that wipes away the basket.
I refereed one game
Uh-huh.
in my college, and the charge block is like one of the hardest calls because you are going to have enemies from half the building.
And we got a foul called on Southwestern number 10, Jeter Chatham. Yeah, because you call those.
Yep. They're the hardest.
One of the teams is going to be upset.
Yes, one of them. 100%.
One set of fans.
Yep.
Regardless of what your call
Yep.
is.
Even if it's a clear one.
Yes. Garrett going at the line for a free throw is no good. The Southwestern fans really applauding on that one.
Screaming, ball don't lie.
Yeah. You know what one of my all-time most disliked calls by people in the stands? Even up the fouls. Now, if you believe that, they're also going to have to even up the turnovers.
Yeah.
The travels.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pass underneath, and Kidwell just misses another layup.
Everybody wants to bellyache about it. Being a ref is extremely difficult.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Think of all the things you have to watch.
Yes. You're going to have to even up the 3-second calls.
Yep.
And, of course, nobody wants to even up.
Nobody wants
No
that.
one wants to even up the turnovers.
Yeah. Really, that when they say even, it's just, hey, please give us more leniency. That's all they're asking for.
Kidwell, first free throw is good. That foul was on Javon Taylor. That was his third, by the way. I like that they've gone to the 5 fouls per quarter now because the fouls never go above 5 on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Hits the second free throw as well. 51-46. 5 minutes to play in this game. Tight game. This is kind of like a recovery game for Rock Creek after Providence. And Brownstown. Javon Taylor way short. Rebound by Good.
The lines are pretty, especially what John Harold saying a 13-point. 13.
Yeah,
13. I think they're holding
Rock
it pretty
Creek's
good.
doing, holding their own. And the ball swatted away, but picked up by Southwestern. Kicks it out. That's Trailer with the ball, and it's knocked out of bounds by Javon Taylor. I guess back to my point, if we're going to even everything up, wouldn't the officials also have to even up the score?
Yes. Well, I mean, if we're
to
going
make
to
it
keep
fair.
it fair.
To make it fair,
Yeah.
yes. And nobody wants that.
Nobody wants it.
And up and in. That was a tough play by Jeter Chatham. And Keandre goes up, and there we've got Landon Kidwell on the block, exerting himself. Carson Smith back into the game. Timeout called by Chris Brown. It'll be a full timeout with 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the game. Southwestern 53, Rock Creek 46. We'll be back.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, back for the final 3 minutes, 52 seconds. Lions with the ball out of bounds along the baseline, right-hand side of the lane. And finally gets it into Carson Smith, puts it up and in. Nice play by Carson Smith. Found himself semi-open in the lane. I think they're going to trap here. Yep, certainly. That's what they're going to do. See how Southwestern handles the ball against the trap. Pass underneath the Kidwell, puts it up off the glass. He's now in double figures with 11.
Maybe, I mean, he's good. He's doing well.
He's had a good last quarter, let's put it that way. But in a lot of respects. Kalen Brown wanted to shoot a three. Over to Javon, he calls for travel.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that was a travel.
Yeah.
I could be mistaken. But I thought it was.
He was trying to do like a sneaky little move. It definitely appeared
But it was
to be
like
extra.
he changed his mind.
I think so.
In the process. Once again, it's almost a three-quarter court trap, but Carson Smith greets him before they cross midcourt. Now, Carson, he's got 4 fouls, so he's put in a precarious position there. And pull-up jumper is good. The risk in doing the trap there, you can usually get some guy open underneath the basket.
And the Rebels have some guys who can shoot, so you got to.
9-point lead now for Southwestern. Javon will not fall. Kidwell there for the rebound. 2.5 to play in this game. You know, it could end up by 13. John Harrell could be right.
Knock on wood. I got to stop.
I mean, you don't want it to. And
almost.
Pass underneath the Kidwell once again, up and in.
Yeah, he's definitely picked up his game towards the end there.
That's 11-point lead now, 59-48. It's really closer than that. Nice three-pointer by Keandre Davey. He's been silent for a while, but he's up to 23 now.
Did he just make it?
Yep,
Oh.
three-pointer.
I looked down just for a moment.
With this quick offense, that's about all you can,
Yeah.
all you can do. 59-51 is our score. Keandre Davey, leading scorer in the game with 23. Kalen Brown also has 12 for Southwestern. Caleb Good, 21, but he's been silent for a good long while now. Landon Kidwell, been the recipient of a lot of back ends of trapping. He now is with 13. They have 4 people in double figures. Braxton Lewis with 11 and Jeter Chatham with 10. So once again, Friday night is homecoming night. The Lions will be playing Lanesville, and they easily get the ball. Southwestern easily gets the ball, and they easily get it in the front court. Still trying to trap. Pass under the Kidwell, not wide open, but he's hits the shot. Boy, he's really the beneficiary here late in the game. 15 points. Kalen Brown, three-pointer is good. Kalen now with 15 as well.
Their big guy's playing now like I thought he was going to play the whole game.
And Rock Creek full court pressing. And that's going to be a charge. Yeah, on Kidwell. Rock Creek just trailing by 7. Still opportunity to pull this game out.
Minute and a half left.
Timeout called by Southwestern. Full timeout. And we'll take a timeout as well. Be right back.
Today's game is sponsored by Pearl Street Game and Coffee House. Discover a haven for game enthusiasts and coffee lovers at Pearl Street Game and Coffee House in Jeffersonville. Immerse yourself in a vibrant gaming atmosphere while savoring premium coffee blends. Unleash the fun at Pearl Street and level up your leisure time.
More than X's and O's, playing high school football has taught me respect for my coaches and teammates, our opponents, and the officials.
On the softball field, I learned how to be accountable for my actions and how they affect the rest of my team.
Every game reminds us that humility means winning with class and losing with grace. I'm Dante Pope from Maryville High School.
And I'm Ashton Elpers from North Posey High School. These are just some of the lessons we learned from high school sports that we'll carry with us for the rest of our lives.
Wins and losses, highs and lows, success and failure, they are all part of being a student athlete and a human being.
Learning how to handle these ups and downs on the field prepares us to handle them off the field too.
I am IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the lessons they teach by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic event.
All right, good to see Mr. Blackburn has joined us.
Oh.
Camille Deucer is now watching. Hello, Camille. This is that's where she graduated from, if I recall right, from Southwestern. Played basketball there. Rock Creek, and we're gonna have a 3-second call. Well, that's
on Carson.
I don't know who that was on. I think it was Carson.
Oh, did you see that?
I saw that.
Yeah,
I just watched
that
it.
about?
I don't know. And we're going to have a foul called on the inbounds play at Keandre.
I think we get some
on the takedown.
Some heightened emotion right now.
Yep. It's only the third foul, so Rock Creek has another foul to give before Southwestern will be shooting free throws.
Looking back at that replay, it didn't really look like a 3-second violation.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, again, I only see what I can see from the camera angles, but
right. Now, I'll get to this comment here in a second. All right, Southwestern, they're content just to let the clock run out. But however, Rock Creek with the steal ahead to Carson Smith, way under the basket, a travel's called. On inbound, I don't know, was that on the inbounds play the 3-second was called?
Yep.
All right. You can be called for 3 seconds if you're in the lane, even when the ball's not in play.
I did not know that, so that's possibly what it was
yeah.
there. Really? I did not know that.
Two Rock Creek players go down. Javon and Kalen.
But they helped each other up.
Pass underneath the Kidwell, lays it off the glass.
Using that height.
17 points now for Landon Kidwell. Three-pointer by Javon will not fall. Rebound Southwest now to 23 seconds. 9 points is the lead. This ought to about do it. Yeah, everybody just kind of standing around. Rock Creek's actually leaving the court, walking off. You can't leave the court, but they're walking over to the bench. And Southwestern's doing the same. They're just dribbling the time. 6 seconds left.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Whatever.
And that's the end of the game.
It's a weird way to end the game.
Your final score is Southwestern 63, Rock Creek 54.
I just think everybody was a little upset at the end there, and it kind of came out.
Yeah. 63 to 54. Let me write that down. Whoops, can't do that.
I gotta go to that.
All right, you want to call up the box score?
Yep, 1 second. Ready? You're good.
Let me delete that. 54. All right, here's your final scoring. First of all, for Southwestern, Adam Traylor, 4 points. Everybody else is in double figures. Jeter Chatham with 10. Braxton Lewis with 11. Landon Kidwell had a good offensively good last quarter with 17. He also exerted himself, his height, during that last part.
Oh, yeah, the second half he was very, very tough to guard.
And then Caleb Good had a good first half, especially at the end of the third quarter, ended up with 21 points. He was the leading scorer for Southwestern with 21 points. For Rock Creek, Garrett Gullion with 4. Carson Smith with 5. Javon Taylor with 7. Kalen Brown with 15. And Keandre Davey with 23. Keandre, the leading scorer in the game. After one quarter, it was tied at 14. Rock Creek led by a point, 25 to 24 at the half. Southwestern led by 2. After 3 quarters, 42 to 40. And then the last quarter, Southwestern outscored Rock Creek 21 to 14, ended up with a 9-point victory, 63 to 54. Comments, observations?
No, it was a weird game. Not really like high energy the whole time. A lot of like just small bursts of it. I don't know. Is this a rivalry? Because they definitely were heated on the court there. But I mean, at the end, the tall guy just you feed the bear at the end, right?
Yes, right.
And that's just what it was. And I don't even blame him. Carson tried, right? With 4 fouls, though, what can you do?
Right. You know, I don't know if we commented on the air, but we commented to ourselves. This tonight's game was a lot different than the last 2 that we've done.
Yes.
You know, the last 2 we've done been real exciting, real good fan games. This one was, I guess I used the word dull. Overall, from a fan standpoint, I'm talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, for the teams, it's more like a chess match.
I would. Yeah, so not really is interesting to watch, but yeah, I would agree with that. Because they definitely, I mean, they were out there, piecing this thing together, figuring it out, and just came up short of. I mean, how many points did he have at the end there, the tall guy?
I don't know.
What did he end with?
He ended up with 17 points.
Yeah, which I don't think he went into the half with that. Like,
oh no, he only had 5 at halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I don't know how many. Maybe he had 9 at the end of 3 quarters. I don't think he even had that many at the end of 3 quarters. So we'll be back here Friday night. It's homecoming night. My gosh. Sorry. It's homecoming night. Rock Creek plays Lanesville. And join us here. Goodness gracious.
Maybe the cold will be gone by then.
It's been gone all day. I guess me speaking too much tonight. I don't know. But anyway, and I'm sure we'll have some views of the candidates and what have you.
Yep.
Friday night. You could take one of your phone cameras out there and just have it live.
Yeah, if I can get a kid involved.
Yeah.
Too. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back. I want you to say we'll be back. Like I said, we'll be back again Friday night. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. And join us Friday night for all the action. This is Greg Burton